I've been feeling like we're in a bubble that can explode at any moment. Do I hold on for dear life or do I just flow with the waves? The uncertain and devastating waves. Stay creating is the only way I know how to survive. In this limited series, I asked 3 questions to creators from various disciplines. The main question being, why is art so important, especially during a time of crisis? Coming up next is Raasin Mcintosh. The 2012 Olympian has been managing her nonprofit Raasin and the Sun while also working full-time for the school district in Round Rock. She's one of the most disciplined people I know, and she thrives in environments under extreme pressure. Her business model relies heavily on in-person community outreach. In this episode, we talk about what she's doing to keep busy and how she's continuing to make her organization thrive in quarantine. Let's get into it.
What am I doing to stay creating this time? Well, as you know, the whole world is experiencing a health crisis. And so with that in mind, we've been ordered or advised to stay inside or to stay home, which I think is absolutely the right thing to do. So with that being said, I've been in my home and I've been utilizing multiple sources of, if you will, creative platforms to be able to come up with different things. I've been very much into DIY coming at you.
So you basically are, obviously building, you're exercising, kind of keeping your mind right, continuing projects, continuing meetings. You just moderated this potentially huge brand that for Six Square, right, that they're involved in. So you're just going.
It's just a revolving type of machine I'm working right now in terms of the scope of what I'm creating and how I'm creating. I think going into what I like to think of, art is everywhere, and it's in everything. When you create, it's like instant, like plug in to like, okay, how can I make the very, very best that I can make?
I love that. And that's one of the things that I've always loved about you. And that's why we have such good creative chemistries, because we could be doing a mural one day and then the next day we're at Metalworks Austin creating a podcast table. We're just like constantly just allowing our creativity to be expressed in so many different ways.
Absolutely.
All right, second question. Why?
I'm here.
Yeah. All right, so why is art so important, especially during times of crisis?
Oh my God. Art is hope. It really is. Like, in a time of uncertainty, if you will, art gives you a light at the end of the tunnel, and so I think art is extremely necessary like these. If you're looking back history, if you're a historian, you know that art has always been incorporated during depressions, plagues, World War II's, all of the history. It's always art incorporated, and I think one of the reasons why is because it provides a sense of hope. Yeah. And so like hope with an outlet, okay? And so if you're trapped in and you want a way to free yourself, the threshold is art, And so I feel like it can definitely inspire during times of, whenever they're kind of down, I'm not down, but I can feel the weight of society. And so I think we can use art as a tool to remind people as well that we're gonna be okay, we just passing through this thing. And we need to pay attention to our feelings and be sensitive to the present moment. But at the same time, also be optimistic for the present moment as
Correct.
well. So I do feel like art is very necessary for providing us hope.
Yeah. Absolutely. You know, there's everyone grieves, copes differently, and that's why, like, to me, like, I really target this to creators and people that create, and that people that, like, that I know that creating is like oxygen. You know,
Absolutely.
like that if you're not creating, that's when the real pandemic is gonna go on inside of ourselves, because we have to be able to express ourselves in some way.
Yeah,
for sure. So that's dope.
That's super happy that you're doing what you're doing right now.
Yeah,
you know, because it's pure creating what you're doing right now. So I really appreciate it.
That's dope. Thank you. I appreciate you. So, third and final question: what is the quote, belief, mantra thing that resonates with you the most right now?
So right now, my dad, I'm reminded as I look out into the backyard, my patio, I'm reminded of what my dad used to say. He's a 75-year-old artist. He painted signs for over 40 years, and he's a woodworker out of Houston. And he used to tell me, Raasin, you know, art is like beauty. It's everywhere and it's in everything. And so I think it's just a matter of you seeing it that way. If you can see art that way, you can create anything.
Wow, that is beautiful, dude, that's beautiful. I love that so much. I did a little stay creating thing in the background, and I was realizing, and it was just a last minute thing, and I realized that I used a background of the galaxy, and then I also have like tats about like the sky, and I've always been very drawn to the night. Like that correlates to my life in a way, because I'm so attracted to the night.
Yeah.
But I'm also in awe of its beauty and its wonder, and it's just like the world captivates me every single time.
I love that, and I love the fact that you're drawn to that, because people don't understand. You know, we have a lot of death happening right now, but with death there's life, and with life there's death. It goes hand in hand. When there's light, there is darkness, but in the darkness, that is the absolute best place to shine. Like, and it's like the stars twinkle in the dark.
Thank you so much for watching. The world is going through an incredibly difficult time right now. But as the quote says, where there is life, there is hope. Stay creating.